Turns out she was indeed crazy. She was crazy, and yeah, she lost it. Literally, everyone thought she was fine, but she wasn't. She was convinced the baby blanket was a baby, and that's pain. That's grief. One might even call it the end of the world for Ulindi that realizes that she is indeed cuckoo. At the end of the story, he was holding the last piece of the son, the blanket, and just cradling it. So what's grieving Lindy? She's grieving. Come on, she's grieving. What she sees is her holding a baby. And that's how we ended up where we are now. Here's where we are now. So, Lindy, as you remember, where we left off is Lindy left a havoc in Thuli's home, in her nursery, like her home. Go watch the other video for context. We're not going backwards, only for what? So what happened was that the husband knows people, so then husband was like, we're gonna find her. And then indeed they found the family home where they are sitting now. So this is basically an example of Lindy's mom, who she hasn't visited in a while, by the way. Go read the other things. Anyway, yeah, they're sitting here like, where's your daughter? Because she did some mean things to us, so we're trying to find out things, and then they tell her we haven't seen her in a while, but we know where she could be. Yeah. So yeah, but apparently they had seen her carrying some baby stuff. So because they had heard that she was pregnant, remember they hadn't seen each other in a while. So they heard she was pregnant, so they thought, hey, maybe it's like, yeah. They're like, because Batani they're like, actually, we're gonna come with you because we wanna find out what's going on also. So they get led up to this shack that is way down the street, like the house at the end, right there. Yeah, right there. Yeah, down the street. That's where they drive to. So they get there, it's all her sisters, I guess, and Thuli and can't see the husband, whatever, and the mom and whatever. So they're standing outside, like they parked from a distance. They're standing outside, they're like, and we're hearing baby talking here. What's going on? And only to find, yeah, and she's like, gaga, uju, buju, 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 inside, and yeah, and we just shocked, like we didn't know, we suspected, we heard that she was pregnant, but she lost the baby. So does she have a baby? So knowing what they know thus far about Ulindi and what they found out, they're like, what if she kidnapped the baby? You know, like she could have, she's clearly not okay. So they bang the door, open the husband door. And by the time this girl realizes who's coming inside, she can't like block them out, obviously. And then she's like, yeah, how do you find me? When they get inside, all of them, they're like, but we see baby things, but like, where is the baby? What's going on? Instead, what they find is like basically the mock nursery that she now recreated in her little shack that she like stole pieces from Thuli, her like employer that was leaving, that like didn't get to finish the nursery or whatever. And like she's like, oh my god, that's the baby blanket on the bed. Oh my god, oh no, yay, stuff. So now, as they are sitting in the same space of this shack, they're realizing Lindy is like really, really, really not fine. Because the way she's going on like someone who's convinced there's a baby in the room, clearly. So that's like they're discovering that maybe she's not right. And indeed, Lindy goes on about how she's like the better mom to this baby blanket. And Thuli was always drunk. Remember, Thuli was grieving this entire time. Thuli buried a child. So she was seeing a baby. So she was like, when she saw the hem of the blanket, she saw like someone carrying a baby, someone coming back from the hospital, because the last time she was pregnant, she didn't know what had happened like in between that time. If you want to find out again, go read. And then when she's seeing Thuli drinking her wine, breathing, trying to numb her pain, she's seeing, oh my god, she's not caring for this kid. Which is how she ended up plotting, because she was like, nah, this can't be it. Messed up the nursery and left Thuli with nothing, basically, and just bashed the nursery. The half-done nursery, because obviously she didn't get to like finish it, She hallucinated literally the whole thing. Turns out she actually had a dissociation disorder. And yeah, she created things that were actually not there. And she never went to the counseling things the hospital recommended every time she would leave hospital after like a miscarriage. Because they recommended, and she's like, nah, I'm good. And turns out she wasn't good. She wasn't good. Yeah. So she was never diagnosed, but now she was, and she was running away. And yeah, Everyone thought she was fine and she wasn't. A somewhat happy ending, she got admitted to a psychiatric hospital and got to learn about some of the things that happened in her childhood that contributed to the way she turned out, like why her mom left the country she left after her dad died, or like, I don't know, everything that happened. Go read the book. But thank you for watching. That's the end of Lindy. Yes. Thank you. Onwards. Never mind.